Good morning, students. Hope you all are good. In previous lecture, we have proved few questions by using the concept taking an arbitrary element in left hand side and proved it also belongs to right hand side and vice versa. And we proved that two sets are equal. Now here we will discuss question number 3 from NCERT miscellaneous question. That is, let A, B and C be the sets such that A union B equal to A union C and A intersection B is equal to intersection C. Show that B is equal to C. Now here, what is the given part of this question? That is, A union B equal to A union C and A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. This is a given part. It means you have to use this part to prove the part B equal to C. Now in this question, I will give you an idea which is different than previous one idea. Here we will use only properties. I will not take any element, just I will use properties to prove the question. Now here, to show is B equal to C. Now I have taken left hand side B, and B can be written as like this: B intersection A union B. Now check it. A union B means the elements of A and B both, and intersection with B means only those elements which are common in A union B and B. A union B and B common element means only B will be there which is common. So I have written here B. B can be written as B intersection A union B. Now A union B is equal to A union C. It is given to you. Now replace A union B by A union C by using the given part. Now applying the distributive property. Here I have written distributive property. You can see it on page number 16 in your notebook, in your NCERT book. And here is A intersection B union C can be written as apply the operation intersection on B and C both. A intersection B union A intersection C. Now here you will apply on B intersection A union C the same property distributive law. B intersection with A, then union, and apply again B intersection on the C. B intersection C. Now here B intersection A can be written as A intersection B. It is already proved that if you take intersection of A and B or B and A, you will get the same answer. It means B intersection A equal to intersection B. Now here A intersection B can be replaced by A intersection C because it is given to you both are equal. Now I have replaced intersection B by A intersection C union B intersection C. Now you can see here C is the part which is common in both CC. It means this is a distributive law post multiplied by intersection C. It means you can write it as A union B in bracket intersection with C. You can compare this result by this previous one result. Here B is a common part which is written first. You can see here. If it is written at last here as it is written C, then it means that this property is applied from the post side. It is a pre side, pre multiplication, pre operation, or this is the post multiplication or post operation, intersection operation. Now A union B intersection C. Now A union B again, it is equal to A union C. Now write down this is A union C. Now A union C is the set having elements of A and C, and its intersection with the C means what? Those elements which are common in both are the elements of only C set. It means A union C intersection C can be written as C. It means we have proved here B is equal to C. This is the way to prove the question by using properties. You can do this question by taking an element in a left hand side, prove it belongs in a right hand side, and take the element in right hand side, prove it belongs to the left hand side. B becomes a subset of C, C becomes a subset of A. It means you can say that B and C are equal. You can use this process also. Try this method also. Now for the next, here is next question. Question number 7th of NCERT, miscellaneous. Here is another approach which you have to know. It is written that, is it true power set of A union power set of B is equal to power set of A union B? You have to check it, whether it is true or false. And if it is false, then you have to justify your answer. If it is true, then you have to prove that the question, as I have done in a previous question. Now here is the question, whether it is true or false. Now this is the part where you will say this is not true. No, it is not true. In the case of intersection, when I replace this union by intersection, this is a true case. I have told you in the previous lecture, and I proved that both sides are equal. This is an example in NCERT, miscellaneous. Now here, this is a question. Whether this union is there, then it is true or not. It is not true, and if any statement is not true, then in that case, you have to give one counter example for that to prove and justify your answer. Now here, this is not true. I have to now give the counter example for that. If any statement is not true, give counter example. Give counter example by taking numerical elements in the set. Now I have taken here set A is equal to having element 1, set B having element 2, and then A union B will be what? Combine the elements of A and B, that is 1 and 2 are written in the A union B. Now in the question it is asked power set of A union power set of B and power set of A union B. As you know, power set is a set which is the set of all subsets. If I want to calculate power set of A, it means you have to put all subsets in that set of set A. Set A is having element 1, 2 to the power 1. It means what? Number of subsets are 2 only. 2 means empty set and itself set. Itself I have written here like this. It can be written as like this, empty set comma A, because A is what? Itself. In the case of power set of B, element 2 is there in the set B. Then what you can write in a subset? Phi and itself, empty set and itself. Again this itself set is set B. Now phi comma B. Both ways are both are the ways to write power set of A and power set of B. You can write in any of way. Okay. Now probability of power set of A union B. Power set of A union B means A union B having elements 1 and 2. How many subsets are there for this set? 2 to the power 2. 2 to the power 2 means 4. It means 4 subsets you can make of this set A union B. Put all those subsets in a power set of A union B, then you will get a power set A union B. Empty set, 1 having element 2, then 1 2 itself. I have forgotten here bracket, one bracket more should be there here. Write down the bracket here also. Put here bracket. Let's see how to draw it. I think we can draw like this. This one bracket should be there because I am talking about subset. These are the elements only. Phi, this is a set. Where is the bracket of set, which is a power set? Power set, this one, and this one is a bracket which enclose all subsets. This bracket you have to apply here. Okay. Now I have written in the next phi set first, second element set in the form of set, and 1 and 2 having element. This is what? This is set A union B. It can be written as A union B. Now I have here closed the bracket. It means these are the elements of power set of A union B. Now come to the come to the next line. Power set of A union power set of B. I have written here power set of A here, power set of B here. Now combine the elements of these two sets. What you will get? Phi common. Once you have to write down A and B, this is a power set of A union B. You have combined the elements of these two sets. Here you have elements, 3 elements. But in the set of power set of A union B, you having 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, and itself 4. But here are 3, whether they are equal? No, they are not equal. So these are not equal. These are not equal. Here I have written these are not equal. I think I have explained you. You can do this. Not equal. You must know about it. When these are equal or when these are not equal. When these are not equal, it means you have to give the counter example. I have taken here example. This one you can take another example also. Okay. Now come to the next. Here are few concepts regarding subsets. Idea of subset I want to repeat again because I have query regarding this. Now I have to check here whether you know about it, what are subsets or not. You have to go up to the exercise 1.2 and do the question third. Start to do this. Open the book. Let A is equal to having elements 1, 2, a set 3, 4, 5. Here I set an element 1, element 2, set as an element, having elements 3, 4, and next element is 5. Now it is in first part whether this is a subset of A or not. I have written here false. False means this is not true. Why it is not true? You can see here, if this is a subset of this, it means this should be written in a curly bracket. It is itself in a curly bracket. If you put it in next curly bracket, then that becomes a subset. Otherwise, this is a element which will belongs to A. It is not the subset of A. So here it is written F is false. Here it belongs to A. Yes, this is an element which belongs to A. Here I put here double bracket. First bracket is for the element. It is given in the element. Now if you want to make it subset, it means you have to put next bracket. Element is written in the bracket. Element and then curly bracket. Now it becomes a subset. Now it becomes a subset. This is true. Now next is 1 belongs to A. 1 belongs to A. You can see here. Yes, you can see here 1 belongs to A. Yes, 1 is an element of A. So 1 belongs to A. Whether 1 is a subset of A? No, 1 is not the subset of A. If you put this 1 in a curly bracket, first you make the subset, then you have to apply this property. 1 is not subset of A. 1 is the element which belongs to A. It means belongs to A is true and subset of A is false. Now elements 1, 2, 5 are written in a curly bracket. Whether this is a subset of A? Yes, it is a subset because 1, 2 and 5, these are 3 elements of the set and these are written in a curly bracket. Now this becomes a subset of A. Now 1, 2, 5. This in a curly bracket belongs to A? No. Look here. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5 doesn't belongs to A. Only if you write 1, 2, 5, then these belongs to A. Now 1, 2, 3, whether it is a subset of A or not, 3 is the element which doesn't belongs to set. That's why it is not a subset of A. Empty set belongs to A. Empty set is a subset of every set, but it doesn't belongs to every set. It means this is false. You can see that 5 is a subset of A because itself and empty set is a subset of every set. That's why it is true. Now here it is written 5 in curly bracket, whether it is subset of A. If 5 is not the element of this set, then how can we say that it is a subset of A? So it is false. Now you have to complete chapter 1. This is your homework. Complete your work, send your queries. Thank you. Thank you very much.